Zeke, get your shorts on, Zeke. Where are they at?
Welcome back, guys, to the final episode of this series. Today we're going to be talking about pros and cons of living in Cambodia. Dewey, what would you say are some pros?
Prawns? Oh, we got prawns out there.
Dewey, what would you say are some pros of living in Cambodia?
Pros of Cambodia. The biggest one for me I can think of offhand is the friendliness of Khmer people. They're extremely friendly, very helpful. They love to sit down and chat. They'll invite you to sit down and chat with them, eat food with them if it's over supper time or whatever. That's one of the things I enjoy about Cambodia. How about yourself?
I will have to agree. I really enjoy Khmer people. They are so friendly, and especially anytime I go out, I pretty much always have kids with me, and so everybody wants to stop and talk and how old are they, and asking them questions about them and strike up conversation. And when they find out the boys are twins, and oh, they're twins, and they go and they tell their neighbor, hey, they're twins. Oh, which one's older? Oh, they don't look alike. Oh, this one looks like mom, this one looks like dad. And just the conversation, just, you have potential to go anywhere from there then.
If you have kids, they're great conversation starters. Pretty much anybody else I can talk to.
And I think I mentioned this in the last video, but one thing I really love about being able to speak the language is interacting with my neighbors. I love being able to just, my kitchen door opens right up into like a dead-end street, and I can sit back there and interact and talk with my neighbors pretty much as much as I want. Love letting the kids come in here and play too.
Yeah, there are a lot of pros about living in Cambodia, but there's also definitely hard things. Stacey, what have been some hard things for you since you've been here?
Oh boy, that's a big question. Some of the hard things I'll just mention. I'm not going to go into them too deep. One off the top of my head would be the conflict. Would have to be the conflict. Whenever we first moved over here, our team went through some conflict, which is pretty normal for teams starting out. Through that, we were able to learn a lot and grow a lot as a team and personally. Dewey, what have been some hard things for you?
I would definitely say that as well. Just going through different conflict. Conflict is never fun, never easy, but it is a good learning process. You learn a lot through it. Another hard thing for me is to see teammates go. This past spring, we've had 3 teammates return back to the States. So it's always hard to see that, but we know that God has called them to take that step, so we're okay with it. But yeah, that's been tough. Another one is food. Khmer food. Cambodia is not necessarily known for its good food. They do have some good food. But yeah, I do miss my McDonald's. I do miss steaks and stuff like that. So you can get steaks here, but they're just really pricey.
And refillable drinks.
Yeah.
And
Very few restaurants here have like refillable fountain drinks. So if you want a drink, you have to pay for it, especially refills.
Khmer culture has good food. It's just that we also miss the food that we grew up eating too. A lot of dairy stuff here is hard to get or expensive because it's all imported. Another hard thing for me has been, we had a miscarriage between the twins and Creed. I was 10 weeks pregnant and miscarried, and it was a week before we moved to the house we live at now. And so that was really hard, but we had good support from our teammates and good support from our family back home.
Zeke, get your shorts on, Zeke. Where are they at? Go ahead, you guys. I was gonna have you guys.
Real life.
Here, is there shorts right here?
Yeah, I think there's shorts.
Here, come here. You sit here. We're gonna talk a little bit, and you guys can say bye.
This is funny, isn't it?
Wait, guys. Who's watching us?
Mommy's gonna make a video.
Wait, sorry.
Come here, Zeke. Come here. So yeah, what Stacey mentioned about the miscarriage, that was definitely a hard time of our life here. But yeah, God surrounded us with a good team. They were able to, they were able to help support us through that time. We really do appreciate that.
Another hard thing would be our kids growing up without knowing their cousins. They know them a little bit from pictures and Skype calls and stuff, but they don't really know them. Another thing for me personally is not hearing my sisters and mom fuss over my boys and like know them personally and interact with them, and for them to have those aunts and grandmas and stuff. And for Creed, he's a year old and no family from the States has met him except my sister Martha, and so that's hard to not have my family know him. And Creed is just learning how to walk and stuff, and it'd be so fun for them to be able to see him walk in, and yeah. And then with the holidays coming up, that's always a hard time of year to be gone from home. But our family is working on making little new traditions for us, which I may talk about in a future video. One thing I'm really thankful about is a husband who can build furniture. He is building multiple furniture things here, and I think he really enjoys having something hands-on to do. One thing that's a little bit hard is the weather. It's always really hot and humid, but a pro to that is the weather's usually always nice enough to go outside if we really want to, and it does cool off a little bit in the evenings. And one thing that's great is we don't have to worry about winter clothes. We don't have to worry about having coats and hats and gloves and putting that on and off the kids every time we go in and out. We enjoy driving moto, and the traffic here is crazy, so it can be a little dangerous, but it's also fun and a fun mode of transportation. For me, when I go grocery shopping, it can be hard sometimes to find what I need at one store. I often end up going to 3 to 5 grocery stores to find everything that I need, or I just give up on certain ingredients.
We had an example of that is the other night. Stacey wanted me to go out and get some vegetables for a vegetable tray, and she wanted me to get a red bell pepper, and I went to three or four different places, and there was only one that had one, and they only had one, but I was like really shriveled up, so I just came home and we just had supper without a red bell pepper.
I was trying to make hummus. I wanted to make roasted red bell pepper hummus, but it ended up just being plain hummus, which was fine. It was still good.
Another one of the things that I enjoy about living here is, what are you laughing at?
I know what you're gonna say.
One of the things I enjoy about living here is cheap iced coffee.
Yeah,
and,
I knew it.
It's just, there's a little stand right around the corner from our house here that has really good iced coffee for $1.25 for like a pretty decent sized cup. So yeah, that's a highlight of my day usually is grabbing a cup, and yeah. And then also like fruit shakes. There's different fruit shake stands around. Fresh fruit, fresh veggies, all of that.
Yeah, you can get a lot of fresh fruit that you can't get in the States, different unique kinds, and a bunch of fresh veggies. And I'll go to market almost every day to buy fresh fruits and veggies for our family. And another thing I like is there's always tons of little food carts that come around selling food and drinks, and so it's always fun to sample them and see what they have and buy from them. The healthcare system here it's fairly good. It's a lot better than what it used to be. We have a fairly new hospital, only probably 7 to 10 minutes from our house, so that's definitely good. Although it still is probably not quite what it is in the States. But we're thankful for the good healthcare system that is available here. And one more thing, for me as a mom, it can be kind of hard. I love trying to make our house feel like a home. I like trying to decorate it and make it feel homey and comfy. But that's one thing that I struggle with, is trying to make our house feel like a home, because it's all tile and the walls are all like concrete plaster. And so it's hard to hang stuff, hard to make holes in the walls. But we're trying, we're working on it. You'll probably see me do updates and talk about that periodically here and there.
All right, guys, thank you for watching this series.
Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment or question below for us. And if you have any suggestions for future videos for us to do or for me to do, please let me know. Thank you.
Wait, guys.
Get your shorts on, Zeke. Where are they at?